Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are going to resume chapter number 8, that is security and ethics. And today we are going to study about the first topic is cracking. What is cracking? Anyone knows? Can anyone reply me for that? What is cracking? Basically, cracking is an illegal activity. Okay. Okay, class, a crack is the act of breaking into a computer system or software. Basically, it is an illegal way, like hacking. Cracking is another method to breaking into or to enter. Basically, crack is mostly used with these software type of things. Yes, it is a type of hacking. Software cracking is considered an illegal activity as it leads to copyright infringement. Right? Cracking is purely an illegal activity. And due to cracking, it conducts copyright infringement of different types of software. Means you are going to break the copyright laws, international laws of copywriting of hardware and software. Infringement means neglecting or breaking up laws. Okay, Arham. A cracked software is a software which has a narrow opening between its normal program code. This opening is usually inserted by crackers. Actually, the problem in that we have different types of softwares which are very much usable to us, and when we download it or when we install them into our computer system like Windows, Microsoft Office, and Internet Download Manager type of softwares, when we download them into our computer system, they are available for a limited period of time. Okay, so different people, different types of hackers, different type of crackers produces different types of softwares which are used to make different kind of changes in these type of softwares to make them usable for a long span of time, which is actually the law breaking activity. What cracking is? Actually, cracking is a process in which few files or few data items inside a software which actually mention the time frame or time period of the activity of the software is deleted. So the particular software is available to the user for an extended period of time. Okay, everyone, kindly keep your uh, cameras off because it will reduce internet connectivity at your side. For example, some software are not free, so for them to use it without paying for it, they usually create an opening in the software that will allow them to use it without payment. So you have to pay for a software after installing of the same, and you crack that software except paying for that. So the software is available for a longer period of time or for unlimited time frame. So actually, that is illegal. Cracking is an illegal activity, right, class? It is mostly done with the softwares. Next are cookies. Cookies are essential type of data. A cookie is a packet of information, pieces of data sent by a web server to a web browser. Actually, when we use internet or on our computer system, we do use either Internet Explorer, either Microsoft Edge, either Google Chrome or Opera or any type of internet browser. So basically, with the help of an internet browser, our system connects with any type of web server according to requirement. So during the communication, web server sends different types of data to our computer system, and packets of that data items are called cookies according to internet related terms. So basically, what are cookies? Cookies are basically data items or data packets which are sent to our computers from web servers to which our computer system is connected. It collects informations like users, preferences, and activities. Usually, what type of tasks we attempted on different websites, that information is usually stored in a computer system with the name of that web server. So again, where we used to access the same website, so usually first our processor contacts with these cookies or with these data packets which are stored in our computer system. Then it goes to the web server. Cookies are not allowed to do any type of action, any type of operation, or any type of activity as they are not programs. Actually, cookies are not programs. They are just data files or data packets which are stored inside your computer system, which can be accessed through web browser according to requirement. Another rule that is being followed by the cookies. Cookies cannot transfer viruses or malware. What does malware stands for? Who is going to tell me the full form of malware? Anyone? Who is going to tell me the full form of malware? Anyone knows full form of malware? No. Full form of malware is malicious software. Malware stands for malicious software. Malicious means anything that is malicious mean anything that is destructive, that is going to destroy your data, right? So malicious softwares to your computers. Yes, that is anything harmful. Cookies cannot transfer viruses. Actually, these are protected data packets which are directly sent by the web servers. So web servers has the great responsibility to make sure that your data, your operating system, and your other files remain safe after the transfer of cookies into your computer system. So basically what cookies are data packets which are transferred into your computer system from a web server in which the particular website is stored. They cannot do any type of operations on your computer system. They can only be stored in your computer system, and they cannot transfer any type of malware or any type of viruses into your computer hardware or into your computer system. They occupies a very little space in your hard drive or in the temporary folder. Right, class? Any problem in cookies? Yes, they are safe, Shayan. Cookies are always safe. Okay, moving forward, the next topic is loss of data and data corruption. Actually, in the previous session, we have stated that our data can be accessed and can be destroyed by anyone else. 6 methods were discussed in previous class. No, cookies cannot be hacked, Kumail. They are simple data files, right? Yes, that it might be possible that if cookies are stored in your computer system and due to any issue, virus or a hacker is entered into your computer system, then he or she would be able to destroy everything in your hard drive, right? Okay, Sathan, do it quickly. Okay, in previous session, we have discussed few topics due to which our data can be destroyed or can be lost due to other people. Loss of data and data corruption. In this section, we are going to study that how our data is going to be lost or how our data is going to be corrupted because of our own actions. We can be able to destroy our data by attempting different types of unusual tasks. The first method of data loss and data corruption is accidental loss of data. Number two, hardware fault. Number three, software fault. And number four, incorrect computer operation. Accidental loss of data means you are working on your files, you are copying them or you are cutting them. By chance, you have pressed the delete key or you click the delete option from the file menu. Hardware fault means your important data is present in your USB flash drive and due to some issues it is corrupted or it is broken, right? Software fault means some softwares are not present inside your in your system, and software also includes the virus or malicious type of things, right? Software fault means proper software is not present in your system and or properly not installed. So it can also be used to corrupt your data. Sometimes we are using Microsoft Word, we are typing a very lengthy document. We have done our working on 7 pages or still on page number 8, and by chance Microsoft Word gets hanged. What we are going to do? We need to close the Microsoft Word and then reopen it. So there might be a chance the data we have typed on 7 pages will be lost. Right, class? So these are the four basic operations, or these are the four basic actions due to which our data can be lost or data can be corrupted. Accidental loss of data, by chance you have deleted your important files permanently. Hardware fault, your hard drive becomes malfunctions, your hard drive becomes I must say, you have to format the hard drive because of virus, right? So due to formatting of hard drive, all data that is present in your hard drive will be removed. Software fault due to viruses, due to lagging of software, the data might be missed. Incorrect computer operation, you are working on your computer system, suddenly power switched off, especially in summer season in Pakistan. You are working on a document, you are making any type of assignment, and right in between, due to power failure, your system is shut down. What you are going to do next? Now you have to wait for the resume of power and then you have to restart your all working. These are the few options which can cause data loss or data corruption by our own actions. It can be controlled by us. Prevention from loss of data or data corruption. How can we stay away, or how can we prevent, or how can we reduce the chances of loss of data and data corruption? Use of backups. Always use a backup of your data. Now my Windows operating systems, Android operating systems, and the third type of operating systems is, can anyone tell me? Designed by or developed by Apple company? iOS and Mac OS. What is the difference between iOS and Mac OS? Can anyone tell me? The difference between iOS and Mac OS. OS stands for operating system. What is iOS and what is Mac OS? Yes, iOS is for mobiles and tablets. And what about Mac? Mac is basically designed for the desktop and laptop computers. No, Mac has no link with Windows. Mac is totally a different operating system. Actually, iOS is designed by Apple company for their constructed iPhones and iPads, right? And Mac operating system, Mac stands for Macintosh, right? Mac operating systems is actually designed. No, Linux is still in working. Linux is still in use. And Mac operating system is designed for the laptops and desktop computers of Apple companies, right? So these operating systems are now giving you the option of backups. They are giving you a free space of 15 GB, 25 GB, 30 GB, and your whole data inside your devices can be automatically backup at their servers at the address of your email. Means if I am using an Android phone, then I must have a Gmail email address to activate my cell phone. If I am using a laptop computer and using Windows in it, I must have a Hotmail or an Outlook email address to activate my administrator account on my computer system, right? And if I am using iOS or Mac OS, I must have account on Apple devices. So I shall be allowed to back up my personal data or important data on their web servers, which can be accessed with the help of internet through any computer system. So the first option to prevent the loss of data, corruption and data loss is always try to keep the backups of your important data. Saving data on regular basis. Whenever I start working on computer system, whether I'm working on any document, on any Excel sheet, on any presentation, or any web development or web page designing activity, the very first thing that I'm going to do is I do save my work first, and then I shall start working on the software. That is my first task. At the very first stage, I always save the data into the computer system. Then I do start my working, and right after completion my working or in between my working, I always press it. I always press Control plus S to save the data. Right, class? So try to save your data on regular basis while you are working on your any type of documents. Point number 3, use of passwords to prevent unauthorized use. Always apply password on your important data files, on your folders, on your computer system. If you have a personal cell phone, if you have a personal laptop, if you have a personal tablet or iPads, always apply a password on it. So no one would be able to enter into your system and your data will remain same. Use of UPS. As we all know, about the power issues or the power situation in Pakistan, it is better to use if you are using a desktop computer or you are using a laptop computer and it requires charging, then it is better to use UPS with your computer system. So if there is a power failure, you can keep on working on your document, or you can save your document and then shut down your computer properly. Because if computer does not shut down properly, it might also affect the data operating system or the hardware of your computer system. In early 2000s, I'm talking about 2001 or 2002. In 2001, we got our first computer system. In 2001, that was Pentium 3, and that cost at that time, I do not remember the same value, but due to the power issue, it was, I'm talking about the hard disk of our computer system, that was around 20 GB, and it was a massive space at that time in 2001. I'm talking about 20 GB of hard drives. Within the time frame of warranty period of 10 months, our hard disk was damaged 3 times due to this power issue. Right, so you have to use UPS with your computer system, especially if you are using a desktop computer system, because laptop computers have their own battery, so there might be some power storage in your laptop computers, and it will keep on with the working, right? Okay, class, that is the end of the today's lecture. Video will be uploaded at ecmonline.com.